How you doing, guys? I just got this. I just got my new package for my 2018 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport JL. It's a 2018 JL. Here's my 2013, the Black Mamba. That one's already hooked up, but starting to do some work on the JL. Just got my new package, the Smittybilt Apollo steps. Item 77734. Let's go ahead and open and see what they look like. They looked awesome on the pictures and stuff. So I'm hoping they look that awesome in person as well. For those of you who don't know the trick on how to remove this tags, just come over here, grab it from the rear, and pull it. You don't have to cut them. I didn't know that back in the day. I learned that along the way. I used to always get some clips and cut them and stuff, and you don't really have to cut them. You just gotta grab them from the back and pull it, and they'll break easy. But let's see what these things look like. Looks like they're packaged pretty good. Let's see. Let me put my phone down for a second. Here we go. Man, those things look pretty damn good. Package pretty good. I'm pretty sure they're not scratched or anything. They look like Smittybilt usually does a good job packaging their stuff. Oh yeah, those things look really nice. Yeah, just like I thought, they look really nice. I'm sure you could probably take these clips out and get them painted the color of your Jeep if you wanted to. They look pretty dope gray though. Let me go ahead and unpackage it and start with the installation. Installing one side so that I can show you guys what and how to install the other side. So the first thing the instructions will tell you to do is to go ahead and remove these two bolts and replace them with flathead screws that they provide, which they didn't provide for me. So I had to run to the store, to Ace Hardware, and pick up some flat bolts so that I could go ahead and switch them out, thinking that the reason that we're gonna have you replace those was maybe because the step sat right up against this and it'll probably get scratched with that. So I went to the store and bought the flathead screws that they asked to install there, claiming that they provide them, which they didn't in my box. To come to find out that once I had them installed, they served no type of purpose, because the step doesn't even come anywhere near close those bolts. So I went ahead and took them back out and put the stock bolts back on so that it would look nicer since they're already painted. I ended up scratching this one a little bit when I removed it, so I'm kind of ticked off because you didn't have to remove them in the first place. The instructions are kind of misleading. They're not very clear. The instructions kind of suck. So it took me a while to try to figure out what the heck they were trying to say. Once I did it, finished the installation, and come to find out I didn't even have to change them out. I could have just left them, skipped that step, and everything would have been fine. So first thing you have to do is, aside from screwing around with those bolts that you don't really have to take out according to the instructions, is go ahead and go ahead and get underneath your Jeep. On the 4 doors, you'll have two brackets like this, two body mounts. On the 2 doors, you'll only have one. So on the 4 doors, using a 16 millimeter, go ahead and take 1, 2 out in each bracket. Take both of them out on both sides, and that's really so that's four bolts you gotta remove. After you remove those 4 bolts, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna go ahead and take this bracket here. It also brings these 2 brackets, but they don't really tell you where to use them really. So I didn't use them. They don't specify where to use them. So you grab this bracket right here, and before you install the step, you'll see that down here, this is the front of the car, this is the front tire. Right by your skid plate, you'll see this hole, these 2 holes right here. This has to match right there. So what you do is, up here, you stick it in here, and you drop it, and then you come down here and you line up the holes right there. And that's where your, as you can tell, see, they're lined up. That's where your step's gonna bolt onto. Once you're bolting the step, just do it really, have somebody help you hold the step up. What I did was, at this point, we're ready to install the step. That's really all we have to do so far, is remove this 4, remove them, put this bracket in, then have somebody hold it. And what I did was, I started in the far end. I had somebody hold it here in the front of the Jeep. You kind of gotta, the step has like a little V that you gotta kind of like twist this way and insert it underneath this washer here. So you kind of got to push it in here, and then it'll go into the bolt. So what I did was, I had somebody help me hold it here in the front, and I started from the rear, pushed it in, and I started hand tightening the bolts, working my way from the first one all the way here. By the time I got here, the person here in the front didn't have too much weight on them, and then I didn't push the bolt in far, because then you're gonna pick this off here. I just kind of put the bolt in and screwed it in slowly, and he screwed pretty easily. So that's the next step that I'm going to do real quick, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, so after you have everything bolted, you'll see that they give you 2 of this nut plates right here with a wire hanging. So what that's for is for this hole right here. So there's no way for you to hold this in the back of it, so they give you this so that you stick it in this hole and you bend it whichever way you can, so that you can hold it from here, push it through, push it, and place it over here. Let me see if I can get it. I'm doing it with one. And place it over here. You see it moving over here. It's a lot easier. I'm just trying to do 2 things at once: recording and try to figure this out. There you go. See? So you see it right here. You hold it there, tighten it up, and then once you have it hand tightened, then go ahead and tighten all the bolts up to 50 square feet per 50 pounds per square foot. Torque it to 50 pounds per square foot, and that's it. You're done. You'll have this wire hanging out. They don't really tell you what to do, but I'm assuming just cut it and push it in. That way it's not sticking out of your frame, and that's about it. So this is for the driver's side. So on the passenger side, you're supposed to have a skid plate. Obviously every step that I told you, you do it the same thing on the driver and on the passenger side. The only difference is that on the passenger side, before you bolt this part to the frame, there's a skid plate right here, and you need to remove that skid plate in order to be able to put this bolt in. So so for you to remove that skid plate, you got to take this bolt down, which is a 18 millimeter. All of them are 18. You take this one out, take this one out, take that one back there out, and there's two other bolts here. I'm missing this skid plate. I don't have it on my Jeep because we actually got into a front end collision a couple months ago. We took it to get repaired. They fixed it, and now that I'm putting this on, I'm realizing that I don't have that skid plate, so I'm gonna have to go back and figure out what the heck they did with it and put it back. So, but on your guys' Jeep, you'll probably have this skid plate here, so go ahead and remove this bolt, remove that bolt, and then remove the other bolts that are holding it. Drop it down so that you can slide this underneath and be able to work here. That's the only difference between the passenger side to the driver's side. The driver's side doesn't have that skid plate, so you don't have to mess with it. You don't have to remove anything. But on the passenger side, you do. So just keep that in mind. Once you're done, bolt everything back up and torque it to 50 pounds per square inch. And that's about it. And then you'll have your steps looking nice. So that's how it looks here on the driver's side, and this is what it looks like on the passenger side. Any questions, please let me know. I'll try to answer it as best as I can. Like I said, my instructions kind of suck, so they didn't really help me out too much. You know, some of the stuff that they are asking you to do doesn't make any sense, so I went ahead and skipped it. I use everything that they provided, and they're nice and sturdy. See, standing on it, they're nice and sturdy. They look good. So I appreciate you guys watching my video. Please like and like the video, subscribe to my channel, share it. Appreciate it. Thank you.